All right, so today we're diving into something
Okay.
a little different, right?
Yeah.
Online art.
I'm game.
Yeah, and this webcomic, super forbidden love.
Oh.
And I know the title might throw you off a little bit, but
Yeah.
trust me on this one.
Okay.
It's less about romance and more about this
Right.
fascinating dynamic between a couple of siblings.
Okay.
And it's created by Cassandra Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
She goes by Casey Tay online.
And what's interesting about this artist is that she's tackling some pretty complex emotions
Yeah.
with these characters, and the fact that they're 12-year-old twins. I mean,
Yeah, twins Ambrosius and Camilla Alabama.
oh wow.
To be exact. And get
Okay.
this, Ambrosius is
Yeah.
like, he is Mr. Popular.
Okay.
Like the embodiment of popularity, this kid. But Camilla,
Yeah.
not so much.
Not even close.
Not even close. In fact, she kind of blames her brother for her less than stellar social standing. You know,
Yeah.
have you ever felt that? Like someone was holding you back?
Well, I think that's what's so interesting is that she visually highlights those contrasting realities right from chapter 1.
Yeah.
You see Ambrosius surrounded by all these classmates vying for his attention, and then there's Camilla, just totally isolated.
Totally.
And that visual storytelling, it really,
What's power?
it kind of punches you in the gut a little, you know?
It does. And speaking of Camilla's isolation,
Yeah,
she doesn't just blame Ambrosius. She is
right.
full on resentment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a panel where she straight up gives him the finger,
Wow.
like flips him off.
Really?
And he's just trying to be nice to her.
Wow.
It really surprised me, I got to say.
And I think that's what makes it so powerful because,
Yeah.
you know, a middle finger from a 12-year-old, it's not just teenage angst.
Right.
It's a cry for attention.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Is this purely about
Yeah.
popularity, or is there something
Deeper.
deeper, brewing beneath the surface? And you really question, like, what
It's
what drives that level of anger, you know?
Well, and that's what's so interesting, too, is that Ambrosius isn't like, he's not oblivious
Right.
to how she's feeling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's Mr. Popular, there's a sadness to him.
Right.
When he sees that, like he's genuinely bummed out
Interesting.
by her animosity.
Which makes it even more complicated.
It does.
It makes you wonder, like, does he feel responsible?
Right.
Does he long for that connection, you know?
Yeah.
Because it really challenges that stereotypical view of popularity.
It does.
Like, is it really all it's cracked up to be?
Right, exactly. So I'm curious,
Yeah.
what resonates with you about this whole thing so far?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like holding up a funhouse mirror
It
in those adolescent years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this extreme dynamic, it makes you question, like, your own experiences
Oh,
with popularity, wanting to be validated.
Absolutely.
The ties that bind families together.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately it leaves us wondering, like,
Yeah.
how much of who we are is actually shaped by these early experiences,
Right.
and how much of that stays with us as we grow.
That's a really good question.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Well,
really makes you think.
it does.
And that's super forbidden love.
Wow, what a concept.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, until next time.